All right, here we are. We are cooking after class. Today we are going to make a sourdough coffee cake. And so far we've started it. We have our wet ingredients in this bowl and then our dry ingredients in here. And Kenzie's gonna tell us what we put into our wet ingredients.
So we put the sourdough starter and 1 egg, and we put 1 container of applesauce instead of oil.
Yeah. So to make it a little bit healthier, instead of adding the oil, we just added some unsweetened applesauce. So that's in our wet ingredients. And then in our dry, we have sugar and flour, and then we have salt, cinnamon, and baking soda. So we are getting ready to mix them together. So you want to grab that, and I'll pour and you stir. Let's mix it all in together. So we don't really have anything ready for breakfast for tomorrow, and Xander has to get up pretty early. So rather than making the coffee cake in the morning, we've decided to make it tonight. And we're using the sourdough starter because at our house we have sourdough Saturdays, and well, sometimes they turn into sourdough Sundays. But once a week we find some recipe to make using our sourdough, so we can have some delicious yumminess made with the sourdough. So last week we had some sourdough bread. We've done English muffins, lots of different kinds of zucchini bread, banana bread, blueberry muffins. We do a lot of different things, sometimes crackers. Kind of just decide every week what we're going to use our sourdough starter for. So Kenzie's got this all mixed up, so the next step we need to do is make the crumb topping. So we're going to get working on that, and then we'll put it all together to get ready to put in the oven. All right, there's Kenzie working on trying to make the topping, the crumb topping. She's using a pastry blender there to try and blend together the brown sugar, cinnamon. What else did we put in that? Brown sugar, cinnamon, a little bit of flour, and then butter. So she's working on doing that, and then we are going to put our coffee cake together. All right, there she goes. She's gonna work on pouring the batter in. I may need to have to provide some assistance here. You need an extra set of hands?
No.
You got it? You're doing great.
No.
So we have the crumb topping made. Finish that up. So that's done. So once she has that, that's good. You know, finish that up. And we greased that pan first before we put the batter in it. All right, that's looking pretty good. So now it's time to, you can go ahead and put the bowl down and put the crumb mixture. Just sprinkle little bits of it over the top.
Hands.
Yep. You have clean hands, so you're good to go. Sprinkle it over the top. And once that's done, we will get it in the oven. You're doing great. All right, we are all done. Our coffee cake is ready. We have the batter in here and the crumb topping on top of it, and it is ready to go in the oven. So it's at 350. We're gonna stick it in for 35 minutes. So we'll go ahead and set the timer for 35 minutes. And while it's cooking, I need to clean up the kitchen, and I need to feed the sourdough. So it is ready for next week when we go to make our new sourdough recipe, whatever it is that we decide to make next week. So looking forward to eating our delicious coffee cake in the morning. It'll be a yummy breakfast.